in Pomona, California at the Auto Club Raceway, formerly Pomona Raceway, for the Scion Challenge 3.0, where I am going to be actually getting into Scion and racing with some of the best subcompact race car drivers in the world. See how I do.
First one at the 8th mile. It's going to be an 8th mile race, just because the cars are so high performance. For safety reasons, we do 8th mile. And that puts a lot more pressure on the driver to get this thing down the track and take the light. Just to go over some basics on it, we're going to have a full tree, which is 3 yellows and then a green or a red. Hopefully it's a green. So it'll be 1, 2, 3 green. The standard is basically as the second yellow goes off, you want to hit it. That's pretty much if you want to get the reaction time. Last turn off is the only one that will be open, and that's the one right before the sand, and you don't want to go in the sand, trust me.
So, since I'm not a professional drag racer, what I wanted to do is get some tips from last year's champion, Jacob Levison. He is the champion from the Scion Challenge 2.0, so we thought we'd pull him aside and get some tips. Okay, from somebody that is not a professional or even a good driver at this point, what should I do to get the possible best out of my car?
Well, you know, these are 5 speeds, and we were racing in automatics last time, so this is going to be a new experience for a lot of people. But, you know, we got some tips from the pro drivers, and just got to watch your tire spin off the line and, you know, make sure you're all the way down the accelerator and drive straight.
All right, first run in the can. Well, I blew it. Red lighted, 0.2 of a second behind, but I did have a good overall time and an elapsed time of, I guess, 7.5 seconds to the quarter mile. So it's all looking good. We'll get ready for the second run that's coming up here shortly.
The idea for this event originated with Wally Parks, founder and chairman of the NHRA. And I've known Wally for years, and a number of years ago we visited, and he suggested an idea for journalists to drag race in identically prepared Toyota vehicles. Toyota at that time was just emerging as a competitor in sport compact racing. Over the years, of course, we've refined this. We started originally with some Toyota cars, and now we're aboard here for racing journalists in Scion TCs. These are pro celebrity cars that are race prepared, 5 speeds, race suspension, race clutches, braking, safety gear, and we have added to this round TRD superchargers, which boost the horsepower for these vehicles to 209 horsepower.
All right, we're with a couple experts that are going to help me after my first run. Now, I red lighted. Troy and Darren from Scion Life are here. Red lighting, I got 2/10 negative. How's that?
It's horrible. I cannot believe that you did that. I'm hoping that your next run you can kind of figure things out a little bit better, learn from us. You know, we taught Christian and Kenny everything that they do. There's no stereo in these things.
In the books. I'm back. I got a 10:40 this time. Better time, better overall time, better top speed. Everything's looking up. We'll come back after qualifying round 3, see where we stand. After the second heat of qualifying, out of 32, I was running 29th. I ran a better time in the final qualifying, so we'll see where I irons out and see if I actually make the race this week. I know I suck, so actually I even made the race. That's a win for me. Yeah, well, see, when it actually came to racing instead of qualifying, I decided that I would go ahead and red light again since I'd had such good practice at that thus far. That means I'm out. So that's where we stand. Finished, I think, 28th overall.